Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Bob the Chipmunk here. And first, before we get into it, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's supported me through all of my How to Lightsaber videos. And I've now got way more subscribers than I did. You probably won't recognise my surroundings, but the only reason why I'm outside in my garden is because a double-bladed lightsaber might wreck lots of expensive things inside, especially in a small space like where I was before, because it's way longer, so when you do all your attacks it will probably hit whatever's next to you. So just so I've got tons of space outside, that's why I'm outside. So today, this is the finale episode, and it's going to be double-bladed lightsaber. So what I did, those two videos, if you haven't watched them, they'll be down in the description, the links, but make sure you've watched them before you watch this, because it all leads up to this. Because all the attacks that you did with the single-bladed, reverse and not reverse, it all leads up and you put those together to make a double-bladed lightsaber. So you don't have to go and buy one of those toy double-bladed lightsaber. Just go and save your money and just get a nice stick. So I've got a bamboo stick and I've just cut it to the right size. You don't need a toy, as I said. You can use a stick, you can use anything. But size wise, I said before on my other videos that you need to hold it in front of you, and it needs to be about there if you're using single blade. But you see, I can't do that and have that short thing. And also, if that was longer, it would hit the floor a lot. So what I find is that it needs to be a little bit shorter. So I was there, but when we're doing this, I'll go about there. So when you're standing up, it's kind of, you can put it there, and it's kind of, your hand used to be near your hips, like that, and it doesn't need to be any longer than that or any shorter. But the shorter it is, the more easier it is to control. But this is just the right size for me. So the first trick, as always, is this one. It looks all difficult because I've got double-bladed. It's exactly the same as the single-bladed lightsaber, because you're just doing the same things. So you go on the outside first, pretend there's a clock there, you're going anti-clockwise. Oh, and just a reminder guys, the video does things weird and it makes it look like I'm going the opposite directions. Like, this is my right hand, it looks like I'm holding it in my left hand, but this is my right hand, it looks like I'm doing things the other way on the clock. So this is clockwise, but it looks on the video like I'm doing it anti-clockwise, and this looks like I'm doing it clockwise. So once again, just don't think I don't know my lefts and rights and rights and wrongs. Not rights and wrongs, sorry, lefts and rights. Just be wary of it. So the way you do this is exactly the same. You go on the outside of your arm, like this. Pretend that doesn't exist. You don't need to worry about this part. You just hold it in the middle with one hand again, with mainly these two fingers. Put it down, and you just do this. Pretend there's a clock there, going anti-clockwise, like this. And then the next move is this. So you want to go in the inside of your arm. So pretend there's a clock. Right, say if there's a clock there, you're going clockwise. So I'll just show you guys. There's a clock there, you're going, so there's a clock, pretend there's a clock, you're going clockwise. So then you do this move, into this move, back into this move, so you're kind of drawing a figure of 8 in the air. So it looks all difficult, but you don't need to worry about this part as long as you don't hit yourself with it. So you just do that move, into that move, back into that move, and it looks really cool when it's fast, because people kind of think, oh, he's really good or she's really good, because there's two sides, but actually it's the same. So when it's fast, it looks like this. And it also puts your enemies off guard. So now I've taught you how to do that cool trick. I'm going to teach you how to the basic stance and attack and deflect and block. So your basic stance, you want to kind of hold it like this. Not hands close together, not far apart, just about 3-4 centimeters. Just, I'll show you up close up, just that much difference. So you want to get it out like this, have a nice firm stance, and your main attacks are going to be like that and like that, so use both sides. This doesn't put into practice the single bladed reverse and not reverse grips, but this is just the basic stance that you'll do. So a cool thing that I like to do is do these basic attacks and turn them into that. So do the basic attacks and then go into this and then change my grip from that to that. So it's kind of, so that's when it puts into practice these. So you do these normal attacks with a nice firm stance, not too far apart your hands, and then you take that hand off and go into this move. You can do it as many times as you want, but when it comes down, you want to put your hand on the bottom, so like it's a normal single-bladed saber, and you can do your single-bladed attacks, but you can use this to your advantage. So if you're trying to attack someone, if they block it, then you can do that. They can't block that. So I'll do it all now. So you do, no, sorry, you do this. And then use that to your advantage. So it's like that doesn't exist. This puts into account both grips, because this is just the forehand grip. The forehand grip, just pretend that doesn't exist. And then this is the reverse grip. So you can put those both into practice. That's why you need to watch, you kind of need to watch my other videos, How to Lightsaber 1 and 2, because they cover the forehand grip and the reverse grip, before you watch this one. So with your attacks like this, you don't really want to be taking the other hand off. You want to be kind of two hands all the time, because that's how you get your most firm attacks. Like you can stab the same. You just don't go like that, because you don't want to stab yourself. You're going to put it to the side and go like that. You can do it any side, and stab is a good move to put your enemies off guard. So you've done these attacks and these attacks, and now the blocks. So when you're blocking this, say if someone comes at you like that, you just hold it, and remember it needs to be across like that when you're blocking, because if it's like that, then you're more likely to slip. So if someone's coming at you like that, cross, and then if someone, so basically that goes for anywhere. If anyone attacks you anywhere, if someone attacks you, tries to do a sweep, you can go like that, or you could just jump. So then when you do this and change your grip, you block just normally like you would on the forehand, but if someone attacks you, you can block it and then use that to your advantage. And also, this happened in the Phantom Menace episode 1, the duel of the fates between Qui-Gon Jinn and Darth Maul with Obi-Wan Kenobi. And Darth Maul was in the middle of them, and they were either side of him, and he could go both of them at once because of his double-bladed lightsaber. So if you've got two opponents, you can hold it like that and go like that. You can go like that, but then it's harder to do that. But when you've got one opponent, you can do this, but then you change it, remember, into that grip. So you can, like, you don't have to do this to go into the grip. You can kind of just, from that, you can just move it, like that, any way you want. But it just looks cool if you do it like that. So that's how to attack and use this for your advantage, how to block, and use this for your advantage. How to duel 2 opponents at once. So you don't really want to be doing that because it's harder. It's harder to do that. So those are the main moves, attacks, blocks you need to know. And just one thing before the video ends. Most people, if they see someone doing this, and say they see me doing this, that's the only direction that they'll do it in. So you can do it diagonally, you can do it diagonally the other way, you can do it across, you can do down, but make sure you don't hit yourself. Down, you can do any direction you want, so don't just stick to these ones, just do any direction you want. But some people, they get out of control and they just start doing this, and it's not good, because then you'll get a skilled person and that they know how to counter that, and then they can do all their moves and defeat you. So that's just a tip. Don't just do these moves. And I will be doing, like in my next video, it will be dual wielding as a bonus. But that's just a bonus, because this is the finale of all my lightsaber series. So the forehand and the reverse grip, it puts both into practice. That's why this is the last one. So make sure, subscribe and stick around for my other videos, because I will be doing dual wielding, but it's not really part, well, it is part of the series, but it's kind of a bonus one. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe.